more important company data, you need to give access to your or any number of sources that might be I'll try to get just one sentence out. Hi, I'm Andrew Sweet. I'm one of the software engineers here at Warp. And today I'm going to talk about MCP server support. This is our old input format. And we have a new format that we call the universal input. In the old mode, we support a Conda chip here, which tells you when you've activated a Conda virtual environment, which is listed here. And you can see, if I switch to universal, that chip is not available. Help me solve this ticket. At this point, Warp has no idea what a ticket is, where to find the ticket. We do our ticketing through Linear, and Linear has an MCP server we can add support for. So you can here see it's trying to check GitHub, and it's not able to do anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and cancel this, and I'm gonna add in the Linear MCP server. Right here, I can just click Add, and then paste in the JSON. And right here, you can see the MCP server starting up, and it's got a list of tools it can use for reading and writing to tickets. One more nice thing we can do is add a rule here that I'm gonna call check linear, which allows me to sort of communicate and just say, here's a ticket, and inform it that it should check linear for tickets. So now if I start a new conversation again, and I say, help me solve this ticket. One of the cool ways about how we implemented MCP support is we allowed it to be highly dynamic. So if you start a conversation without an MCP server and you start a server in the middle of your conversation, your next message is gonna have that as context. Now you can see it's identified the MCP server successfully. I can go ahead and hit run. And you can see here it was able to grab context from Linear directly. I'm gonna go ahead and run cargo run and see if the feature's working. And look at that, it's pretty straightforward, it worked right away. It was able to go to Linear, grab all the context it needed to figure out which problem it needed to solve, look through the code to identify how other chips were implemented, and ultimately build this with very little input on my part. It just kind of worked.